Today's artists are a colourful bunch. We have a tattooist, a former body piercer, and even someone who once ran away to the circus.
Oh, well, can't promise you clowns, but it will be intense. Welcome to Portrait Artist of the Year.
Last week, Sarah Reeve won.
Sarah Reeve.
With her warm portrait of publishing trailblazer Vanessa Kinori.
I'm so over the moon about it. I wasn't expecting it at all, and also slightly like, oh no, I've got to do it all again.
This week we have 9 new artists, all hoping to go the distance.
You only have one shot, so if I get it done, I'm going to be very, very happy.
Those who create something memorable today will be a step closer to this year's prize, a £10,000 commission to paint renowned conservationist Dr. Jane Goodall for the National Portrait Gallery.
But first they'll need to prove their worth to our judges. Art historian Kate Bryan, independent curator Kathleen Soriano, and award-winning artist Tai-Shan Schierenberg.
It's almost like an eye tracker, I suppose.
You've gone a bit woo-woo here.
It's
great. I love it. That's what I love about painting.
So, with just 4 hours to paint,
The clock is ticking now, isn't it?
who will hold their nerve and win a place in the semi-final?
You've made me freak out a little bit, but apart from
Why
that,
have I
good.
made you freak
I'm
out?
not sure.
It's all going to be great.
I hope so.
Today's 9 competitors include tattoo artist Luke Edgar from Essex, professional artist Kelly Standish from Scarborough, London-based Robert Grindrod, who works for the Institute of Mechanical Engineers, and Wendy Barrett, a graphic designer from Worthing.
Keen to get going. I think that will calm the nerves. You know, I'm chewing at the bit, really.
Joining them we have Noor Huda, a project manager from Milton Keynes, Jasper Binns, who's studying engineering at the University of Bristol, Hertfordshire-based TV art director Keith Sloat, Tiggy Chadwick, a student living in Staines, and from Staffordshire, professional artist Hannah Broadhead.
I'm not going to look at the other artists because I think I could get a bit of imposter syndrome, so I'm going to just focus on doing a good painting for myself.
As the artists gear up for the day ahead, the judges have a closer look at the artworks which won them their place in the competition.
We start with what is happening here? What are we starting with?
Yeah, I don't know whether that flare is distress or romance. And there is that hand just breaking out of the frame. But, you know, despite this very dramatic story, I think that head is so beautifully drawn.
She's leaning forward in a way that you really get a sense that this artist knows what they're doing with perspective and recession.
There's a wonderful frankness because there's barely any light in this scene. It's all in the face.
First thing you notice about this one is the unusual support. It's steel, I think.
It's got a very different register to what we're used to on the wall.
It's full of movement as well, isn't it? It does make me wonder, though, whether there's a technological feature. We'll have to see.
You really believe the body in space. The fact that the face isn't really any more put together than those boots. You know, it's just a totally undone bit of painting.
It's such an interesting combination. Obviously religious, but also apocalyptic.
It's also the scale of it. Like, what on earth are they going to do today?
There's a vulnerability to this portrait, but then also a guardedness. So I kind of like the psychological register.
The way that the background has this kind of ombre effect down into the towel. It's just a very serene painting.
I just love it. It's anti-masculine in a sense, you know, especially with all the flowers. I look at this and my heart opens up somehow. I don't know what it is, but it's full of light.
You've got that direct gaze, you've got the hand gently held there. It's got all these art historical nods.
Feels like the start of a short story, maybe written in the 60s.
Yeah.
It's beautiful the way that the face is like a map with these beautiful red wispy lines. And the eyes, they're just so searching.
You just want to sort of grab the neck and pull it up and snuggle down on the sofa for the afternoon.
Well, what an intriguing wall. Let's see how they get on today.
Painting a self-portrait is one thing, but painting a mystery sitter is quite another.
Artist, your sitter today is a comedian who has co-hosted 23 series of The Last Leg on Channel 4. He also co-hosts a podcast with fellow comedian Rob Beckett called Parenting Hell, which perhaps explains why he's here today to get out of childcare. Please welcome Josh Widdicombe.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Right. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Welcome.
Thank
Josh,
you.
before we get on to you, I have to ask you about this fella.
Yeah. So this is Gus Honeybun.
OK.
Gus Honeybun was the mascot for ITV West Country in the 80s and early 90s when I was growing up. And I was obsessed with TV in the 90s.
Right.
So he kind of represents that obsession as a child.
What are you hoping for today?
I'm really, really excited. It's my mother-in-law's favourite show. She doesn't have Sky.
Right.
She records them in my house and then we watch them when she comes round.
Well, you should tell her you don't need Sky to watch Sky Arts. It's free to air. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She's conning you.
Well, this is a huge bolt from the blue. Yeah, so we watch it, and I'm really excited about how young and hip my artists are.
Yeah, this could do a lot for your image.
It could, yeah.
Well, I hope you have a great day. I wish you all good luck.
Artist, your sitter is an outstanding Scottish tenor who has graced opera houses around the world, the Royal Opera House, English National Opera, the Met in New York. Please welcome the hugely talented Nicky Spence.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. Hello. Hello. Hello, gorgeous to meet you. I'm so sorry. Hello, Joe.
Hello. You look dressed for Lucia de Lammermoor.
Absolutely. Should I sing a cadenza now?
Let's hear a little sound of a tenor.
Lovely, OK. Vermi rovano, vermi rovani, vermi ruo, sad am I without thee.
Wonderful. What a lovely song it is. Now, you have brought your dog along.
Yes, Glenn will come and join me up here, probably. I've got some treats in my sporran, so...
Oh, right, OK.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, what an interesting sitter you have today. Good luck to you all.
Artists, your sitter today is best known for heading up the judging panel on the BBC dance competition Strictly Come Dancing. So put your best foot forward. It's the Queen of Latin, Shirley Ballas.
Hello. Okay. How are you? Are you nervous?
Very nervous.
Looking forward to seeing your work. Hey, darling.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Welcome to your home for the day.
Thank you.
Shirley, what are you looking for?
Flattering and beautiful with not a wrinkle on my face.
There we go.
I'm just kidding. I'm just looking forward to seeing how you can bring this old girl to life, if you like.
Excellent. Tell us about the object you brought with you today.
In 2017, when I got the job on Strictly, I had to do a little samba on. And this was the pair of shoes that I wore, so they're very, very special to me.
Wonderful. You are a dancer. Is it going to be tough for you to sit still for 4 hours? Do you ever sit still for 4 hours?
No. No, I think this is probably one of the biggest challenges, is to actually sit my tush still for a while.
Right. I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck,
Thank you.
everybody.
Sit. Good boy.
Artists, you're as ready as you're ever going to be. You have 4 hours to complete your portraits, so good luck to each one of you. Your time starts now.
Probably laughing now a bit.
I do have a jawline on a good day.
We're gonna make that pop.
Oh, yeah.
No double chin. Okay.
No double chin.
Why would we add a double chin to you when you don't have
I'm
one?
just
Be
saying.
discreet.
How an artist begins a portrait is entirely their choice, with several opting to complete prep sketches and others saving time by going straight in with paint. But for an artist who wants to better understand their subject, step one is research.
If you had to say there was a particular smell that brings you back to a specific memory, what smell would you pick?
Well, the first thing is, obviously, the sun cream is the key smell that takes me back to holidays.
Is that you being slathered up by your parents then?
Yeah, I'm very pale.
I feel that. Yeah.
24-year-old Tiggy Chadwick is studying English and Film Studies at university and lives in Staines. She once drew a picture of herself every day for a year, and her self-portrait in oils took 7 hours.
Tiggy, fantastic submission. It had a very strong feeling to it, and I'm wondering what feeling you're going for today with your sitter, Josh.
Obviously, he's very charismatic, and so I'm hoping to get some of that in. I also asked him a question earlier about memories, and he said about the seaside. So I'm getting a lot of nostalgia, and I'm going to try and work that into the painting.
Okay. And have you been practicing to do this in a day?
No, to be honest, if anything, it felt like I had too much time, so that's why I've gone quite large.
Interesting. OK, well, you seem very relaxed, Tiggy. It's a great start, so I'm confident for you.
Thank you so much.
When challenged to paint a portrait in just 4 hours, it helps to come prepared for anything.
In my kit today, I would rather have it and not need it, so I have like half my studio in here with me. I have my oil paint, I have some acrylic paints, and I have some mixed media, some gold leaf, some sand, some texture mediums. We never know where the painting process is going to take us.
Lebanese-born Noor Huda moved to the UK 5 years ago and lives in Milton Keynes with her husband and 2-year-old son. Her self-portrait, entitled Prayer, was painted at the time of the Lebanon Revolution and took 200 hours to complete.
No, one of the things I was really taken with your submission piece is I could barely see the brushstrokes on your face. How do you do that?
Well, I like to work with thin layers. I also have my trusty mop brush.
So they sort of...
Just kind of feather it, I guess.
OK.
Yeah.
Talk to me about process, because you clearly took a photograph, and then you've done something with it through the laptop.
So I opted to remove the background just so that I am not constrained by the blue. Also, there's a lot of beautiful colors that sometimes the camera captures that the eye might miss if I'm standing from very far.
Well, I can see there are all sorts of sections here that I wouldn't even notice. Really, really good. And I like the way you've positioned him quite high up.
Thank you.
While one artist is trying to fit in as much as possible, another is attempting to pare back their process for today.
My technique's mostly inspired by the old masters. Usually I use an oil underpainting, but I'm trying to do that in acrylics, and then I'll paint over it with oil glazes. It's very time-consuming, usually. I think I'm probably making a huge mistake. You should probably kick me out now.
Robert Grindrod studied fine art and now works as a development executive at the Institute of Mechanical Engineers. As well as the old masters, his work is largely inspired by British realist painter Gerald Brockhurst, known for his portraits of glamorous women.
Robert, we've given you the perfect model, then.
Yeah. You absolutely have, yeah. I mean, she looks like she's stepped out of the 1930s Fred Astaire film, so...
You've got this rather mysterious Transylvanian mountain range in your self-portrait. Are we going to find something equally dramatic here?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I like that. Immediately, yes.
Yeah, that otherworldliness just really appealed to me. And also, it's a direct reference to the Renaissance artists who had a kind of shoulder-height landscape in most of their portraits.
So it has an art historical context, but also it pushes the portrait into some other realm, doesn't it? Yeah.
Wendy, that's a terrific head already.
Well, he's got a terrific head to paint.
He does.
I'm just trying to find the landscape of his face and get that sculptural quality in the drawing in first. Hopefully, I can get that cracked. Probably by now.
OK. So you're behind already, are you? Is that what you're saying?
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Worthing-based Wendy Barrett is a graphic designer who teaches painting in her spare time. For her self-portrait, Wendy wanted to celebrate the lines and textures of her face, choosing a direct gaze and oversized jumper to add interest.
Nicky came with a beautiful dog.
I know.
A very arresting outfit.
I know.
You've decided to ignore it all. Is that a time thing?
It is a time thing, yes. Probably wanted a bit more of his shoulders in, almost like a landscape. Something very Scottish and wild. I think he's a bit of a wild child. And I like to draw big heads.
You like to draw big heads?
I do.
Well, it's a match made in heaven.
Well,
I'll let you crack on.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
The artists have nearly reached the 1 hour mark.
I'm feeling pretty chill. I'm doing a lot of fabric-y things. I think when the vibe is right, I'll do the face.
It's hard. I wish I had longer. I'm going to give it a go. I've done the kind of Brockhurst big torso with a tiny head. It's deliberate on this.
I'm now going on to getting some colour down, which usually ends up a complete mess, but then I've got something to work with and then to pull it back, hopefully.
Today's artists have spent an hour painting Strictly Judge Shirley Ballas, opera singer Nicky Spence, and comedian Josh Widdicombe, whose sartorial choices haven't gone unnoticed.
I like the socks, by the way. They will be making an appearance.
God, I should have worn some more statement-y socks.
I'm the master of them, so if you can think of a better pair of socks that I can paint on you, I will do it.
Express my personality in sock.
Fortunately for Josh and his socks, something else in his section seems to be capturing the audience's attention.
Luke, I can see you're a bit of a crowd favourite. There's a lot of buzzing going on.
Yeah, so I'm using a tattoo machine. There's already a base layer of paint on here.
OK.
And I'm taking away the paint and then I'll build it up throughout today's session.
Right, OK. So you're a tattoo artist, I'm guessing?
Yes.
OK, that's good. So we've got two worlds colliding.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Luke Edgar runs his own business, offering both tattoo and portraiture commissions near his home in Essex. Having initially been interested in etching, he developed his unique practice of painting with a tattoo gun by practicing on a soft drink can.
On your submission, there were these fantastic washes and the way that you allow the different materials almost like interfere with the portrait.
With a tattoo machine, it can be quite tight. So then with the painting elements, I quite like that that's almost an abstract painting within it.
How are you achieving these colours, this red and the blue, against the black?
At the moment, they're just chalk.
OK.
So this is just purely for structure.
I'm really intrigued by this. It's the first time I've had anything like it on the show, and it's already looking good, so well done, Luke.
Cheers.
I like to see paint, so my strategy today is pretty much just put a load of paint on, and hopefully I'll find the painting. So it's one of these painting processes that 90% of the paint's really ugly, then the last 10% it's like, OK, we're on to something now.
Hannah Broadhead is a professional artist living in Staffordshire. She's recently been experimenting with a more expressive painting style, and her self-portrait in oils took just 3 hours.
Hannah, hi, you've got quite a a dancer's way of painting. Tell me what...
It's because I don't have this much room in my studio.
Tell me, why do you need space?
It's just continually checking that I'm putting the right brush marks, because one brush mark can change the face.
Is this your normal way of painting?
No, not normally. When I do my commissions, people will go, well, I can't afford this one because it's in the Tate. Can you do me a copy of it? And then I train myself to do that the way they paint.
Show off.
And then when you're trying to find your own style, it's like, OK, so I'm going to just let myself go now.
Well, Hannah, you look like you're right in your element.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Today's objects have been brought along to help the artists get to know their sitters. So whether stuffed or real, it's important to understand their significance.
Now, Glenn has arrived, beautifully white. Tell me about him.
He's a very special little Pouchon, which is a mix between a poodle and a Bichon frisé, and he's probably the campest little dog you could find. And I brought him along today because I thought I know what it's like as an artist, that it can get a bit overwhelming. I think he cheers everybody's spirits up.
I think he does, certainly. We'll see whether he's in the painting or not.
I will not be upset if he's not there. It's just good that he's a cheery presence.
I like the way that Gus's colour scheme is your background.
Yeah, and we're both in stripes.
Do you think carefully about what you're going to wear today?
Do you want to know a genuine thing?
Yeah.
I was going to wear something else.
Right.
And I turned up in this, and Joan Bakewell complimented me on it. I was like, I'm wearing this then.
If Joan Bakewell compliments you about something, it stays.
You have the most beautiful pair of shoes there.
I do.
With enormously high heels.
This is actually considered a small heel. It's a 2.5-inch heel. Many dancers wore 3-inch or 3.5.
How flexible is that?
It's really flexible.
Oh! 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 I'm really shocked. And are they comfortable?
I know that the Strictly young ladies, when they first put them on, they find them quite difficult. But for me, they're like slippers.
Painting a performer who's seated can be a challenge when it comes to capturing their energy. But one artist has no such concerns.
Shirley's amazing, isn't she? She's just so beautiful. The shoes are so fabulous, they've got to be in. You get the shoes in, you get the hands in, and everything else. So you've got sparkly eyes, sparkly bracelet, down to a sparkly ring, side to a sparkly shoes. Should work.
Kelly Standish is a professional artist and part-time art technician from Scarborough. Though her work often features a detailed background, her priority is always to draw the viewer towards the face.
Kelly, I can see you have brought the colour register down. This is your style, is it?
Yeah, deliberately, absolutely. I want the face to stand out.
OK. Speaking of the face, did you feel like you needed to get all of these big passages in before you could go to the face?
Yeah.
Why was that?
In case I get the face out of proportion. If I want the face to glow and I've got a kind of blocking in that's slightly subdued, then I can hopefully get all those values right.
Can you see what this painting looks like at the end of the day?
Yes,
you can.
Look like that.
There are no rules about the order in which a portrait should be painted, but at some point, the judges would like to see the artists tackle the face.
Keith, I don't mean to be rude, but I can see at the moment it's mainly fashion, not so much portrait. When does that start to come in?
Shall I tell you the truth?
No, just make something up.
Hour 3 is portrait time, and I wanted to get the proportions right and the body at least suggested.
So you have a plan?
I have a plan.
Hertfordshire-based Keith Sloat has enjoyed a long career as an art director working in film and television. He spent 8 hours creating his self-portrait in watercolour and pastel, and until today, he's not shown the work to anyone.
What I loved in your self-portrait submission was you sort of fell a little bit out of the picture plane. You're not playing any such tricks here, are you, today?
I'm going to try. I want that sense that he's almost elbowing his way out of the paper.
Nice. I just realised I've fallen in love with what you've painted here, but the colours are nothing like what I'm looking at. It took me a while to realise.
I just was mixing the colour and I just thought, how can I not use that?
And is that what we call a happy accident, in a way?
My work, I think, is 90% happy accidents.
I've painted people smiling, but not with, like, their teeth showing, so it's going to be hard to capture it. I think I might have taken a bit of a risk, but it's the best photo that I've taken, so I'm going to try anyway.
Today's youngest artist is 20-year-old engineering student Jasper Binns from Gloucestershire. His self-portrait in acrylic celebrates his Jamaican heritage and features his mother's hands plaiting his hair into cornrows.
Jasper, he's a comedian, obviously. Was that what you wanted to get with the smile, that side of him?
Yeah, straight away I was just like trying to capture him being a comedian.
Has he smiled since?
No.
No.
But he's been a good sitter, though.
You're happy with the face?
Yeah.
That was a slight pause.
A slight pause, but he came good in the end. No bunny?
Don't think so.
No. Glenn, the dog next door, it's a good-looking dog.
Is the dog smashing it?
The dog is absolutely smashing it, yeah.
The artists have been painting for almost 2 hours.
I've kind of started blocking in the first stage of tattooing it now, and then I'm going to put more layers of oil paint over the top, and then it will start to feel like I'll lose the image, so there's a slight panic as I do it, which is fun.
I did some bold moves and actually managed to add the dog. You only have one shot, so I just want to try to challenge myself and hopefully I can get it done. If I get it done, I'm going to be very, very happy.
It's not working. Still doing the underpainting, so I really need to get on with putting some colour on soon. Come back when I'm doing the fun bit.
For 2 hours, our artists have been painting comedian Josh Widdicombe, opera singer Nicky Spence, and Strictly judge Shirley Ballas.
Shirley, do you want a pastel?
Yes, please.
And whilst the Queen of Latin gets her sugar fix,
Take a few.
I like a bit of pastel.
the judges take a look at the artist's progress so far.
An opera singer, a comedian and a dancer walk into a bar and ask for a portrait. What happens next?
I think what happens next is that you have a bunch of really steady artists. It feels like it's moving along as it should be.
I think there's a couple of artists who are going a bit slowly.
Too slowly. Nicky's a wonderful sitter. He seems to be giving them all something that they're responding to.
Yeah, and, you know, he's dressed up and he's performing for them. Yeah, I like the way Wendy's painting Nicky's head like it's a mighty mountain. With her submission, she played with the collar of her sweater. Here, there's less to play with.
Even though it's just the head and the beginnings of the shoulders, one can almost feel where Nicky sits below it.
Nor is giving us a head, but also Glenn the dog.
I think that what she's done by introducing Glenn into the picture, she's trying to bring that range of textures that we saw in her self-portrait.
She's got to be really careful. I don't really feel kind to the dog, but the dog's too sweet. And, you know, Noor's style has got a kind of seriousness to it. Something that was going to be, like, quite dramatic is now going to have this kind of comical interruption.
So Keith is giving us the body. No head yet, but that's OK, isn't it?
No, Keith is going to plan. He knew that the head was going to be the second part of the day. But what I think is really powerful is the way in which Nicky fills the paper. So in the same way with his submission, he was sort of bursting out. You've really got it here with Nicky as well. It's good.
Josh is a very relaxed presence.
He's got real usefulness to him. I think he's quite fun. I would love to paint him, yeah.
Tiggy hasn't produced much of a face yet, but she'll have to tackle it at some point.
Tiggy's not worrying me with the speed, to be honest. I love the full length. I think the bones of it are really, really good.
I think the danger for Tiggy is that the style that she's chosen is quite reductive and it's very line-based. She's got to be careful it doesn't just seem graphic and a bit abrupt.
Really interesting having Luke here, because it's not often we see that sort of equipment being used.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's disrupted all of our expectations.
Yeah, I always thought tattoo was dark into a light surface. And, of course, with Luke, he's creating light out of a dark surface. And in doing so, he's produced this really sensitive, insightful portrait of Josh.
Jasper's gone for a smile. Smiles are difficult, aren't they?
A smile is very easily misconstrued as fake because everything in the face has got to work as one. It really is a difficult one to pull off.
I think he feels very wedded to that photograph, and so I feel like he's been dictated to a little bit by the technology that he's used rather than using the technology to enable him.
Shirley's giving us some great 1940s-style glamour, isn't she?
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. So perky and, as you say, sort of glamorous. And Robert's really feeding off that. It's really coming together as a character. It might not be the look of her, but there is a feeling of her at the minute.
But the likeness is not quite there yet.
No, but he's got an energy of her.
Kelly's gone widthways again and sort of giving us the whole scene, as it were. Her Shirley looks slightly plumper than she is, so I think she needs to concentrate on that a bit.
Hannah's delightful and excited and wants it to stay big and broad. It's too heavy in the face at the moment, but I think she seems confident. She's giving me a confidence that she can fix it.
Time is then of the essence this afternoon, so we're going to be watching the clock and we're going to be watching our artists.
I'm really enjoying myself. It's so relaxed. It's the easiest TV show I've ever done. Obviously, it's going to get confronting at the end, so I'm not thinking about that. Just make me look great, guys.
By the look on everybody's face, all three of them are doing amazingly well. With Robert, he gives me a paso doble feeling. Sat in the chair, studying the artwork. With Kelly, it's that laser rumba sensual focus. And with my lovely Hannah over here, she is all bubble and sparkle from Brazil. She is the samba.
I have not sneaked a peek at all because I love surprises. I heard use of gold leaf, which sounds great, you know, gild the lily. So I cannot wait until the easels turn round and I will have a proper heart-thumping reaction.
The afternoon calls for refining features and finding a likeness. If only today's artists would actually tackle the most important part of their portraits.
Tiggy, you're really teasing us, aren't you, by painting the face last?
Yeah.
Are you just trying to wind everybody up?
Actually, partially it was that, yeah. The face will cometh when it cometh. I have no idea. You've made me freak out a little bit, but apart from
Why
that,
have I
yes.
made you freak out?
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm sorry if I've unsettled you. Sorry, not sorry. It's all going to be great.
I hope so.
Wendy, it's quite late in the day and you're still drawing. I think that's kind of interesting. What does the drawing do?
It's almost like an eye tracker, I suppose.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Are you leading the eye across Nicky's face?
I am, yes. My eye is gone from here. You know, OK, I'll draw the jawline. But to me, I come to that position and think, oh, yeah, what's going on down here? And
You've
so
gone a
I'm
bit woo-woo here.
Have I?
But it's great. I love it. That's what I love about painting. It sort of goes off.
The terps.
Only 30 minutes of painting time remains.
I'm slowly getting there. What could go wrong is I would spend too much time on the little details, like the eyes and the mouth, rather than like the whole image. So I just got to keep track of time and make sure I do like all the aspects.
The expression I'm trying to get is a bit of a cheeky side eye, sort of, a bit of a fun side. It's just a case of making it look nice and juicy, really. So there's loads of nice paint marks on.
I have spent most of the last hour focusing on the face, trying to get a likeness. Not sure, but... And now I just want to... The clock is ticking now, isn't it? I'm just getting it done now, or at least getting it to a point where I'm not ashamed of it.
Shirley Ballas, Nicky Spence and Josh Widdicombe have spent almost 4 hours having their images committed to canvas, paper and even steel. And with just minutes to go, the artists are adding the finishing touches.
It's getting quite close now. I don't want anything to be too distracting from the portrait, so I'm just going to have a couple of lines coming off into the background and that'll be it.
I'm feeling all right. I think I can tell who it is, so that's a bonus.
Artists, you have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
Or, to put it more melodically,
5 minutes.
I think I should have done the head bigger, but it's too late now. Keep soldiering on.
The likeness here hasn't come together in the way that I wanted to. It started to get a bit shaky, which isn't great.
Artists, there's nothing more that can be done.
Please put down your weapons of choice and step away from your portraits.
after waiting patiently for 4 hours, it's time for the sitters to choose a painting to take home with them.
Josh, you did it. Well done.
This is the bit I'm genuinely, my heart's going. I'm nervous.
Let's not make you wait any longer. Please turn your easels.
Wow. They're great. I love them. Oh, you guys have done such a good job. Thank you.
Should we have a closer look?
No, I'm fine.
Luke.
Incredible. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Feels quite smooth.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not going to get a tattoo, but if I was, I'd come to you.
There you go. Done.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luke. Great stuff. Jasper.
I love the movement you've captured. Like, because you've heard the word comedian and you've run with it.
Yeah.
I love it. Obviously, the striped T-shirt is livid that he hasn't made the cut, but there we go. Thank you.
Thanks.
And finally, Tiggy.
You said those socks are going to be a big deal, and they really are. I love it. I'm shocked that you managed to pull that face off at the end, because I was thinking...
Yeah, me too.
She's in serious trouble here.
Right, Josh, this is it. There can be only one.
So, I think just because it's so unique, I've got to go with this.
Luke, yes.
Artists, would you like to turn your easels round?
Oh, my gosh. Would you like... Me. I recognise all of those big boys. Wow. Amazing.
Right, so come and meet Noor.
Wow. Noor.
Now, she's the only artist who's painted your dog.
Yeah, absolutely. And I realised that that was a huge feat.
I just had to.
I love it. I think the colour contrast is really arresting. And this lovely bit of gold, I think, is amazing. It's really, really beautiful. Keith, this is extraordinary. I really recognise these podgy little sausage fingers. Sadly, they're very true to life. But I think the likeness is very good. Thank you, Keith. Wow. I really recognise this big, bold coot. And it's a lovely thing. And the facial hair, is that hard to do?
No, I love the facial hair because it's got shape.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I like beards.
You've done a lovely job, Wendy. It's been
Thank
so
you.
nice to connect with you.
So, a choice has to be made.
Oh, this is an impossible choice, I have to say. But I think for the fact that I can really kind of feel that twinkle in my personality, it's going to be Noor.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Thank you so much.
Artists, can I ask you, please, to turn your easels?
Oh, my. Oh, my. 3 of me.
3 very different yous. Let's go and have a closer look, shall we?
Okay. All right.
So, Robert.
I like the way you've captured the necklace there. I do have a rather long neck there, don't I? Which is beautiful for a dancer, I feel.
Exactly.
A nice jawline.
Yeah,
Very
I
nice
followed all of
jawline.
your instructions.
Thanks, Robert. Fantastic.
Thank you.
you very much. So, over to Kelly, who is looking straight at you, so you are looking straight at us in this portrait.
Got the shoes. I like the shoes. I'm glad that they're part of it.
Just picking out the little bits of jewellery as well.
Jewellery,
there.
yes, quite lovely that, isn't it?
Lovely. Thank you very much, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
And Hannah, you're giving us a bit of side-eye here.
They look like I'm looking at somebody's cha-cha-cha on the television, like, ooh. You also captured nicely the necklace there. A nice hair, nice jawline, cheekbones.
Yeah, yeah.
My goodness, they're all lovely.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah.
Wonderful. Oh, I feel like I'm taking the floor with Shirley Ballas.
Do you, darling? Oh, my lovely.
Well, that's an ambition fulfilled. It's time to make a decision.
So I've had a good look, and I would probably have to go with yours.
Kelly, well done. Yeah.
For the artists, it's time to take a break. But for the judges, their work is only just beginning.
I think Wendy made a really good decision to go right in for that head. It's got a presence to it. It has a volume to it.
And you do understand that he's a mountain of a man, even though we're only getting head and shoulders.
I like the way in which Keith is not even using the colours that were actually there, but he's playing with the dark greens that emerged through the accident of the watercolour.
My only issue really is with this foreshortening of Nicky's arms, which doesn't quite work.
I think that Noor really wanted to show us this range of textures in the work, but I think what I love the most about her work is the softness. There's something very romantic about Nicky sort of looking into the future.
Hannah did really fight to get this painting, didn't she? There's some really interesting passages of paint. I think I just wish that we could have seen Shirley's fantastic body language, which I think in Hannah's hands would have been beautifully conveyed.
I love Kelly's ambition of, you know, producing a painting of the day. And apart from the beautiful portrait, we get this fantastic still life of these shoes. I mean, it's just, they're so beautiful.
Robert's work is bonkers.
Yes.
But I absolutely adore it. The fact that this is all about art history, you know, the elongated neck of the Renaissance figures.
It's just not a strong enough likeness, but I know what this painting could have been, and that really still excites me.
Yeah.
Tiggy's really ambitious. We really get a finished, full-length portrait.
And I think leaving the background completely empty in that way was quite sort of confident, mature decision.
I think Jess was produced a rather sweet portrait of Josh. It's just that he has been sort of sucked into the image that his tablet gave him and not really looked at the whole thing.
I think Luke's done a fantastic job today. I totally understand why Josh would love an artwork like this. It's a totally alternative take on him, with still there being a likeness.
Artists, it's been wonderful to watch each of you working today.
Although it's always a difficult task, the judges have come up with a shortlist of 3. The first artist is Tiggy Chadwick.
The second artist is Wendy Barrett.
And the third artist is Kelly Standish.
That's a great reaction, you right?
The positives I will take from today is if I believe in myself and if I say, yes, I can, I actually can. And I'm just over the moon that I got to experience it with such amazing, amazing artists.
Before choosing a winner, the judges consider the shortlisted works alongside the artist's original submissions.
3 sitters, each of them got a portrait into the final 3.
Yeah, it's very satisfying when that happens. And it makes our job slightly easier because we're not choosing between different versions of the same person.
How does Tiggy's contribution today compare with her submission?
Well, they're both interestingly slightly withheld, aren't they? It's about Josh's body language as much as anything else.
And I think the work that she's made today is less polished and less finished than the submission. And actually, I think it benefits from it.
If I've got any question, it's a little bit around the likeness, because it feels like Josh, but there's something not quite there in a literal way.
I love Wendy's portrait today.
And I love the fact that the drawing that usually happens as a first stage of a painting comes back at the end. In a sense, she's telling you how to read the painting.
You do have a sense that if this giant of a man sort of stepped out of the picture, that he would make a loud sound, which indeed we know he can.
There's a quality to both these paintings that is shared, and it's because she's so interested in shape. And the fact that she got such a good likeness is remarkable.
I love the way in which Kelly's pushed Shirley over to the right-hand side. And, you know, we talk a lot about done, undone, when it works, when it doesn't work. And I think this does work, and it's partly to do with the energy.
I think in both paintings, Kelly does a lot of different things, but you always keep coming back to the face.
And the way you not only got the person, but definitely their relationships to their surroundings. So there's a whole story there.
Now you've got to pick one. The comedian, the singer, or the dancer.
Walk into a pub. That was his joke from earlier. Sorry, I stole it, just in case you thought it was mine.
Tiggy, Wendy, Kelly, getting through to the shortlist is really clever. However, only one can go through to the semi-final.
The artists that the judges have selected created a great likeness of their sitter, while also producing an impressive character study. And that artist is Wendy Barrett.
It's incredible. I'm a bit dumbfounded and speechless. I'm probably coming out with all sorts of gobbledygook, but amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Honestly, Wendy did amazing. I love the way she paints skin. It's luscious, but she's really also captured the man in the portrait as well. It's so impressive. I think it's brilliant.
Wendy's an astounding artist. She's got an ability to capture nuance really, really well. Yeah, I hope she goes further.
Wendy took a lot of risks today. She didn't mind showing us her working out or her revisions. They actually added to the sense of her picture. So I really hope that she can come to the semi-final knowing we love what she does and that she'll still take risks, because I think in the risks is where the interesting painting lies.
I've been a weekend painter, really, and this is sort of an endorsement to, yes, you can do it.